Thanks, Eric, very much. Good morning, everyone. We apologize for the delay. We are convening as the Lawrence County Board of Elections. I'll call this meeting to order. Today is Monday, January 5, 2026. The legal ad for this meeting appeared in the Saturday edition of the Newcastle News, January 3 of 2026. Some housekeeping items. We ask that you put your phone on silent or vibrate if you'd be kind enough to do that. And we'll note that this meeting is being live streamed and also recorded. We always start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Ask you to remain standing for a moment of silence. Mr. Sonata, would you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. We'll have a moment of silence. Thank you all. Brian, could you call the roll, please?
Commissioner Sonata?
Here.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Here.
Commissioner Vogler?
Here. We do have a quorum. We always have public comment twice during the meeting, once right now and once before we adjourn. If you do have comments, we ask that they be related to county election board matters. And you're welcome to speak both times, one of the two times, or if you're just here to observe, that's also fine. At the moment, we have one person in the audience, and that's Debbie Walker from the Newcastle News. And Debbie, I'll turn it over to you in case you have any comments at this time. Thank you. Which reminds me, I think we have some packets upstairs for you. Okay. In the agenda, it notes that the minutes are from November 3, but I also want to enter into the record that the board did meet following that date. We did meet on Friday, November 21. And our expectation is that we will approve those minutes at our next meeting of this board. So right at the moment, we have no minutes to approve, operating under the assumption that the November 3 minutes were approved on November 21. But we'll verify that. So at the moment, we don't have any minutes to approve. At this time, before I turn it over to Mr. Germaini, I'll see if my colleagues have any opening statements. Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Sonata?
No.
Thank you. The only thing I'll note, and maybe you were already going to touch on this, today our sole purpose is to certify the Hickory Township Supervisor race, and we'll get into that in just a moment. I am expecting, however, that in the very near future, we will be meeting again for the purpose of considering the need to address the fact that South Newcastle Borough has merged with the Township of Shenango. The borough had its own precinct, and we have to look into how to address that, whether we create a new precinct in Shenango Township, or do we combine what was the borough precinct with the 3rd district, which surrounds the borough on 3 sides. Now, Mr. Germaini is going to pull together some statistics and some data as it relates to the number of voters in those respective areas, as well as what the state guidelines are as it relates to the size of voting precincts. They have more or less a minimum recommended listing and a maximum. So we'll have to look into all of that. According to our solicitor, we would be required to hold a public hearing on this matter. I believe that it would be prudent for us to consult with the Shenango Township Supervisors just to get their input. But ultimately, what will have to happen is that this board does not make the final decision as it relates to these precincts. We would take this to the Court of Common Pleas. They have the final authority in terms of determining the boundaries and what the precincts might be now in Shenango Township. This was done 10 or 15 years ago when Ed Allison was here. We did it countywide. Debbie, you might remember, we went through a lengthy process of consolidating some precincts and also creating some new ones based upon population shifts. But our recollection is, and Debbie, correct me if I'm wrong, at the end of the day, that whole proposal went in front of the courts, and the courts ultimately made the decision. That's my recollection. That's your understanding.
Yeah.
So I wanted to just lay out the groundwork, and we're going to address this sooner rather than later because the primary this year is in May, and we want to get it established well before then. Now, having said all that, Dan, any other comments on your part? Okay. Chris?
No.
Okay, thank you. Tim, I appreciate your indulgence, and
Yeah.
I'll turn it over to you for your report.
Actually, I don't have much to report except that the court order went through with the Hickory Township Supervisor position. We have that attached to the agenda here. And I just ask you guys to approve, certify that particular race. It's just that one race in Hickory Township that we need approved. And to the judge's orders, it says that Mr. Brown is declared the winner.
Thank you for that. We have a resolution that's been drafted. It's in our packet, and Debbie, it's in the packet I'll be giving you. There is a mistake. We need to note that this resolution is from 2026, not 2025. I'm assuming this would be resolution 1 of 2026?
Yes.
Thank you. Let me read a good portion of this into the record. The Board of Elections is required to certify results of the general election, which was held on November 4 of 2025. All general election results were certified except, as Tim noted, for the Hickory Township Supervisor's election. Pursuant to the order of the President Judge of the Lawrence County Court of Common Pleas, on December 29 of 2025, Judge Cox put forth an order noting that the Board of Elections is permitted to proceed with the certification of the Hickory Township Supervisor election. Mr. Germaini has indicated that all votes have been counted. So accordingly, it is resolved that the Lawrence County Board of Elections does hereby certify Randy Brown as the winner of the Hickory Township Supervisor general election held on November 4 of 2025. My understanding is that by law, the Board of Supervisors in Hickory, as well as all other municipalities, have to reorganize on the first Monday of the new year. And they're doing so tonight, from what I understand. Hickory supervisors are meeting tonight. So our action today, by certifying Mr. Brown, will allow him then to participate in that meeting. Tim, anything we've overlooked?
No. That's our main agenda right now, is to get that. That means everything's certified. And I'll make everything official on the website.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
Chris, do you have any other questions or comments?
Very straightforward.
Thank you. Mr. Kennedy, anything else?
None.
Okay, gentlemen, this is resolution 2026-1. May I have a motion for it, please?
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. If there are no other comments, we'll ask for a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sonato?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes,
Motion carries.
thank you. Once again, we have now certified the Hickory Township supervisor race. Anything else, sir?
I just have a couple of dates to throw out real quick, and then we should be done. This election, this primary, there will be a county committee for the Democratic Party on the ballot. First day to circulate and file nomination petitions will be February 17th, so that anybody that's interested in that, you could contact Tim Buck at the Democratic Party. He's the chair. Or you can come into our office and get the petitions. Like I said, we'll give those out starting on the 17th. And then the last day to circulate and file those petitions will be March 10th. That's the next upcoming event that's happening for this election. There'll also be the Republican State Committee on that ballot as well.
And that's countywide.
That is
Republican State Committee is countywide.
Yes.
But you know, you commenting, tell me that first date, February
17th that the
17th.
state has, yeah.
for, and that's applicable to, of course, the governor's race.
That's correct.
State house.
Yes, all
Congress.
petitions.
However, since it is the first day for Democrats who wish to run for precinct committee, that tells me we better do all we can to get this Shenango Township matter to the courts in advance of that day, right?
Would be my recommendation
Okay,
as well.
all right, so that adds to the, I don't want to say urgency, but.
But sooner than later,
Sooner
like you
than
said.
later, yeah,
Yes, sir.
okay.
But that's the most important dates I have coming up. And of course, we have the general primary, May 19th this year.
Have you been made aware of any potential polling places that we may have to look for? Or at this point, everybody's holding firm, to your knowledge?
From my knowledge, yes.
Okay,
But once again, I gotta send the letters out. That's what we're in the process of doing right now. Oh, and also, we are going to send out, I hate to say it, permanent applications for mail-in ballots. We do that every year. Everybody that's on the permanent list will get a new application to re-register for a mail-in ballot, not to vote, but to get a new mail-in ballot. That will take care of you for the year. So those will be going out very soon.
and that's a state requirement.
It is a state requirement.
This is happening in every county in Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir. Yes. So we're working on that right now. I believe there's about, and it's off the top of my head, maybe about 6,000 permanent voters that are on that list. And so we're gonna do a mass mail out here very soon.
Thank you, Tim.
Yes.
So we've taken the official action to certify the roll call and so on, it's all been approved.
Yes.
I'll open the floor for public comment.
Quick question.
Yes, ma'am.
I understand that, there's been an appeal to the state court on
We
this
were-
Hickory matter.
We were made aware, our solicitor over the weekend advised us that the decision that was rendered by the Court of Common Pleas here in Lawrence County has been appealed to the Commonwealth Court. Yes, if you don't mind, can you come upstairs and I can print it out for
This
you?
is not gonna affect what you just did.
No, our solicitor advised us to move forward with what we needed to do today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Closing comments from my fellow board members, Mr. Sanada. No. Mr. Kennedy? Okay, Tim, anything else?
No, not at this moment, but like you said, we will be having an election board meeting sooner than later.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right.
There being no other business to be brought before the board, could I please have an adjournment
I'll
motion?
make that motion. I'll second.
All those in favor, please say aye. Aye, opposed, the same sign. Motion carried. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.